Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0134 indicates an issue with the air-fuel AF Sensor 1 heater system in Honda Civic models from 2011 to 2015. An AF sensor measures the amount of air and fuel entering the engine, ensuring optimal combustion and performance. If the heater system of this sensor malfunctions, it can impact the engine's air-fuel mixture and lead to poor running conditions. Diagnosing this issue is crucial for maintaining vehicle performance and meeting emission standards. Key components involved are the AF sensor itself, typically located in the exhaust manifold or before the catalytic converter, and related electrical connections that could influence sensor behavior. Repairing such faults requires systematic troubleshooting, starting with the correct diagnostic steps to identify the root cause of the fault code. The A for F Sensor 1 plays a vital role in managing the fuel-to-air ratio in combustion engines. It is generally situated upstream of the catalytic converter, near the exhaust manifold, where it can effectively monitor the exhaust gases. This sensor's heater system ensures that the sensor reaches and maintains optimal operating temperature, which is essential for accurate readings. If the heater system fails, the sensor may provide false data to the engine control module, ECM, resulting in a richer or leaner fuel mixture than necessary. This can cause increased emissions and reduced fuel efficiency. In addition to the sensor itself, the failure can stem from related components, such as wiring harnesses, connectors, and the power supply from the ECM and PGM-FI sub-relay, which are all critical to the sensor's functionality. Several factors can contribute to the activation of DTC P0134. First, a potential heater circuit issue is a common culprit. This could be related to damaged wiring or a break in the circuit that prevents the AF sensor from receiving adequate power. Second, a faulty AF sensor may cause similar symptoms if the internal components of the sensor have degraded or malfunctioned over time. Lastly, poor connections at the sensor, the PGM-FI subrelay, or the ECM can disrupt communication and power delivery, leading to intermittent failures or complete sensor malfunctions. Each of these points must be evaluated during the troubleshooting process to ensure an accurate diagnosis and remedial action. The symptoms corresponding to DTC P0134 can manifest in several noticeable ways. One of the most common indicators is engine stalling, which may occur if the air-fuel ratio is significantly altered due to sensor malfunction. Additionally, drivers may experience poor fuel economy as the ECM attempts to compensate for erroneous readings. This inefficient fuel mixture can lead to increased fuel consumption, putting a strain on the vehicle's budget. Another prominent symptom is the illumination of the check engine light, alerting drivers to inspect the vehicle further. Although these symptoms can be indicative of various issues, their presence alongside the DTC can help establish a direct connection to the AF sensor problems. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0134 begins with turning the ignition switch to the on second position. This activates electrical components without starting the engine, allowing diagnostic tools to communicate with the vehicle's systems. Next, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear any existing DTCs, including P0134, from the system's memory. Following this, start the engine and hold the engine speed at 3,000 RPM without any load until the radiator fan activates. This process warms up the engine and allows the AF sensor to operate under conditions where it would typically be functioning. To conclude this step, check the HDS for any pending or confirmed DTCs to determine if P0134 reappears. After performing the initial step, it is essential to determine whether DTC P0134 is indicated once again. If it is confirmed, this indicates that the failure has been duplicated, necessitating the replacement of the AF sensor. Sensor 1. Sensor replacement should be carried out with caution, as proper installation is crucial for ensuring its functionality. In contrast, if DTC P0134 is not indicated, this could point to an intermittent failure. In this case, the next step is to inspect for poor connections or loose terminals at the AF sensor, the PGM-FI subrelay, and the ECM. This thorough inspection can unveil minor wiring issues or terminal corrosion that can lead to sporadic sensor performance. After the replacement of the AFAX sensor, it is vital to verify the effectiveness of the repair through a structured verification process. Start by turning the ignition switch back to the on position, which initiates the electronic components. Then, use the HDS to reset the engine control module, ECM, to clear any previous fault data that may linger in the system. Following the reset, it's necessary to perform the ECM idle learn procedure, which calibrates the new sensor settings. Finally, monitor the onboard diagnostic, OBD status, using the HDS to confirm whether DTC P0134 now reads passed, failed, or not completed, indicating whether the issue has been resolved. During the final verification of the repair, checking the HDS results regarding DTC P0134 is critical. A status of passed indicates that the issue has been successfully resolved and the AF sensor is functioning properly. However, if the status reads failed, further investigation is required to check for potential wiring issues or erroneous sensor readings. In cases where the status is not completed, it is advisable to keep the test conditions stable until a definitive result appears. Additionally, review the HDS for the presence of any other pending or confirmed DTCs that may require attention. Confirming a successful repair provides peace of mind and ensures the vehicle is operating within its designed parameters. To prevent issues related to DTC P0134 from arising in the future, regular maintenance and sensor checks are paramount. Incorporating periodic inspections of the AF sensor and its connections can help catch potential problems before they escalate. This inspection includes checking the wiring for wear, corrosion, or damage that may interrupt the electrical connection and sensor performance. In addition, ensure routine maintenance is conducted on the vehicle, including oil changes and filter replacements, which help maintain engine health. Keeping the fuse box secure and ensuring that electrical connections stay clean can greatly extend the life of the sensor and prevent faults. By practicing these preventive measures, vehicle performance can be optimized and the likelihood of encountering DTC P0134 can be significantly reduced. In concluding this troubleshooting guide for DTC P0134, it is essential to recap some key points. The AFISH sensor plays a significant role in engine performance and emission control, and a malfunction can lead to adverse symptoms such as stalling and poor fuel economy. Accurately diagnosing the problem involves systematic checks and potential replacements, particularly focusing on the sensor and its connections. Regular preventive maintenance can significantly reduce the risk of encountering this error, enhancing both vehicle performance and reliability. Understanding these components and their interactions is crucial for any automotive technician aiming to effectively address DTC P0134 issues. Adopting a proactive approach to vehicle care not only saves time and costs in repairs, but also ensures a smooth driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.